that she wanted to get me drunk and take advantage of me. She had sunshines on her nipples.
Ooh.
So she was bringing out the light.
Nipples makes me happy.
Yeah, when you do that, you got to use the flavored paint, though.
Good song. Flavored paint, yeah.
I still like the idea of the Virtue and Chaos pasties. All right,
yes.
Getting ready to go live, boys
With
and
tassels.
girls.
Yeah, so I left that early.
Quiet on the set.
Went back to camp and sat there and drank and hung out until like 3 o'clock in the morning, then went to sleep.
Boobs.
You're killing me, Smalls.
$5.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
But the time sink is real.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing nothing but standing on the line. You know, I should be doing something.
I stand around for hours at a time.
Oh God, I can't tell you how many hours a day I'm just standing on the line. I'm doing nothing but standing on the line.
Yeah.
You're all using some kind of jargon that me no understand. Have to gently blow a ball into.
Into a warm, fuzzy hole.
That's right.
Yeah.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
For your viewing and listening pleasure.
They can't read at all.
I don't know how easy it is to discern between that.
Welcome to lunch, Jack and Laz.
Where the hell are they coming up with this crap?
Where nobody knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. I blame Laz.
It's all Laz's fault. That's right. It's all Laz's fault. Greetings, everybody. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud and Avatar 5 days a week for your listening and viewing, entertainment, and pleasure. For the record, today is Monday, April 3rd, 2017. We're coming off a weekend release. Of course, Thursday we had Release 40 hit, and been an interesting weekend, of course. Not
Well,
too
it's super
bumpy.
interesting weekend. Well, actually, there was a huge bump over the weekend.
Well, we'll
early
get to
in the
that.
morning. Yeah, huge bump.
Huge bump, yes. Well,
Marguerite.
is everybody thought it was a joke, and of course we're going to cover all
No,
that
it
fun
wasn't.
stuff.
Yeah.
No. What? You got something besides? So we talking about two different subjects here?
Yes, we are. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're talking about downtime?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We're on the same topic, but again, we'll cover that as sell your land. Thank you, Lord British, and of course, welcome to the show today. Don't sell your land. Let's start off with that. What was it? Tramuka? I've got the picture here.
Tramuka that came out on Thursday or Friday afternoon.
Friday afternoon.
Yeah.
Now I've got to say,
You're killing me because I didn't have that up at all.
I put it there. I prepped you. I put it all there, waiting for you.
Wait. Are you talking about the fact that you put that on the
pictures in there for you to have, so you can click on it and show it to the good boys and girls? That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, killing me, Smalls.
Yeah,
killing me.
not my fault.
Yeah, this is all because we really have no plan every single day. So on Friday they did come out with the idea for Tramuka to satiate everyone's desire for Care Bear land and open PvP full loot land.
Now, my opinion, worst joke so far from the Portalarium staff for April Fools. The last couple of years, I gotta hand it to them, were better than this year. Only because of the timing, doing it on Friday, but of course, and as we're being told, was not fully down, because if you were connected to the game, you didn't have a problem. It was just people who were trying to connect. But
as long as you also didn't change scenes as well.
Oh, I didn't know about that. Of course, you know, I'm doing that was standing here on the lot, so really.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. Yeah, they had me until they said they had the we're going to add global chat to everything. I'm like, nope, April Fools.
Well,
so
that
after
was one.
The Tramuka,
bringing down the forums temporarily, just saying the forums are no longer being used. That was cute. I liked that one. And Lord British is telling us we heard lots of claims. I knew someone who sold their land. Actually,
none of them panned out.
I was gonna actually pull a counter joke and come in on today's show and go, man, all my stuff was in PvP territory, so I sold my towns, I sold everything, and I'm getting out of here. But it didn't filter out, especially when you only got 60 some odd people tuned into the to the live stream.
Hey.
Oh,
blame
yes.
the service provider. Yes. Well, yeah. I mean, they had a problem at their data center, and the provider decided to screw something up.
Spiff, your music seems to be stuck in a loop, my friend. Is anybody else?
It was hilarious. One and Only came on the forums like about midnight on Saturday, and he was like, "I'm out of town. I'm the only one that's awake that can handle this. You're gonna have to wait for everyone else to wake up." And like everybody on Discord just blew up.
I know they were on top of it in Discord. I know that, of course, my comms blew up because everybody's coming into here and in game. I mean, the minute people weren't connected, everybody's like, "Les, is it really going down? What's happening?"
I think everybody knew I wasn't going to be be. So
well, you were going to the Ren Fair, so that's right.
Jack was camping.
Now,
Jack was camping. Jack couldn't do anything. Jack wasn't even really checking.
Are you here in the room? Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Sam.
You want to tell Jack what he missed yesterday in yesterday's guild meeting, since you miss him so much every Sunday in our guild meetings?
Hey, I was there last week. The fun part is no one even knows when I'm there.
Oh, it's true.
I know when you're there.
Spiff's like, he's upstairs. Go get him. I says, he's not there. Trust me.
Yeah, no. Yesterday I was
looking
not there
at
at all.
boobies, but moving right along.
Looking.
As I stated, we're coming in off the release of R40 here this past Thursday. It's been an interesting weekend, of course, with the little downtime that was happened there. People actually thought that this April Fool's joke was actually taking hold for a little while, and it was a bit funny more on Saturday than it was on Friday, just because some people were freaking out, like, I can't believe they're actually doing this. They're switching over. And the timing just, again. I also put a post in there from Starlong on the April Fool's joke. And one of the comment he made, let me pull it up here real quick.
Well, Friday wasn't April Fool's, so.
Well, that was my chief complaint about that. Was, yeah.
It was impressive. They all kept a straight face during the video.
And
this is a proper April Fool's day.
Yeah. When they brought in Serafina, I knew something was up.
Opportunity struck, and they had to go with something. It did make it out for the weekend update, though.
Yes, but Star posted here, and his comments were, apparently the gods do not like April Fool's pranks and decided to punish us, is what he starts with, and goes on to explain what happened there. So, for those of you
I was going to say, isn't it a bitch when Murphy takes over?
Yeah, Murphy's Law kicks in and goes, bad devs, bad April Fool's joke. We're gonna go ahead and teach you a lesson. But again, got to give them big props for how quickly they were on it, and how quickly everything got resolved.
The one thing that I think is really enlightening about that thread is that discussion between Starman and Tassilo about the server architecture and the general architecture for the game state versus everything being in the cloud and versus having dedicated servers, and how early on they messed around with different scenarios, and that's one where they ended up with the current setup working better for them, but they do have plans to make changes, and so this is just one where it's like, hey, there's
Build
failures,
a little bit more redundancy.
points built in.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem is with the music. It just keeps hitching on me over here.
What music? I haven't heard any music at all yet.
It's just stuck in a little loop back here.
My 15 meters.
Blood Omen, I don't know what refresh your screen, because I've just brought up Twitch and I see it just fine, and I'm just double checking.
Is that any better?
Thank you. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I think there might be a bug with playing music from sheet music and a bug from just playing stuff from your
Bug
file.
with music.
Bugs.
Bug with music never.
And yeah, I'm verifying on NBNN.info. Both streams are up and live, so try a refresh for anybody who may be having problems. Both streams are looking good from this side, boys and girls.
Hey, and I accidentally unmuted my own stream.
Well, that would be a problem if people can't hear your stream. Absolutely. I'm glad you did that, because Friday I had to pull the audio from your stream, whether you knew that or not.
I didn't know that. Why'd you do that?
Somehow I missed hitting we're recording, boys and girls, on cue, so I missed the first 5 minutes, actually.
Oh! Technical difficulties.
Hey, 5 days a week, we're not perfect, but let's go ahead and cover some of the stuff that's out there. Of course, for those of you not paying attention or haven't gotten in the game today, a new patch was out this morning at 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, patch number 583. So if you're not on 583, go ahead and get updated to the latest versions.
Yeah, patch 583 fixed a few things. Just a short list.
Is the bug with sheet music?
No.
Nope. Did you report it?
But they did add a decoration service to the deck above the balcony in the Lord Founder boat home. They removed the cloned scene message in the North Drockfald Spur from the scene information. They fixed the tooltip text colors for damage over time and debuff effects. They're now red instead of green. Mm-hmm. They adjusted the stair collision in the rustic 3-story home, water village home. The growth rate on the top floor of the ornate greenhouse row home has been increased.
Now I got
the NBNN row house
working.
No, it hasn't been working for a while. It's been in the beginning. It was no extra growth rate, and then they fixed it. I'm doing air quotes right now, and then it was a 1%, so it wasn't the normal 2% that you get when you put it in a regular greenhouse.
Gotcha. Did not
See,
know that.
Laz would know these things if he would be using the NBNN grow house properly, but I think he's still waiting for the inclusion of the speedweed asset.
I tell you, I leased out the top floor of the grow house to Scroda, man, and he's just not doing what he's supposed to be doing up there, and it's not my problem.
Oh, yeah, lies.
The contractor.
What was that?
He's doing something up there.
I blame the contractor.
He blames the contractor.
You should be blaming building maintenance for not having the sprinkler system not working properly.
He's up there sunbathing.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he's got that to go lay out on the glass roof naked. That's right.
That's right.
And
But I'm inside my house. You can't see me.
And the view from below.
Oh,
Oh.
all those stains up top.
Ew.
Where are all those brown stains on your roof?
See, last
Milkmaid, don't go to Snug Harbor when it's sunny outside.
No.
Laz just wants wishes
the
that
row
he was
house
at
is in
the
a
Red Bear
Doris.
this weekend.
We wouldn't do that in Snug Harbor.
Thanks for the warning.
Penis.
Yeah, but
Just be
Then
thankful. Just be thankful there's no glass outhouse.
Right.
hey, can we get a Jira for that?
Anybody
Laz
else
wants
notice
to paint
that,
the walls white.
that lead
Kills.
corn is black?
Ooh, no, I did not notice that till you just pointed it out.
What the heck have you been doing, lead?
Wait,
What is it?
is what?
Like
is
corn,
that?
yeah. I told you a couple days ago.
His corn has died.
I was.
His corn is no
proper care
longer
of it.
yellow. Where has that corn been, Zep?
I told you guys.
You gotta
Jeez,
stop. You
Zep.
gotta clean that up after the show, Zep. You can't leave that around like that.
I know.
I have a
Seriously,
sneaky
man.
suspicion I know what happened, but I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
The chocolate dipped corn.
Let's
Yeah.
leave that to the
Oh,
imagination.
no.
Pineapple. Pineapple.
Jiro, what? A glass
See,
outhouse.
No. He's also a Led Zepp's corn, which is well, I'm not gonna jump over near it because I don't want to
Don't
like
touch it.
create like some sort of I'm not gonna touch it, but it's between Laz and Led Zepp.
No, yeah, I'm thinking one of
Yeah,
our
it-
friendly devs put a color
Pick
change
it up,
on
Jack,
it
pick it up.
one day while we weren't looking.
No, that's all Led Zepp. Whatever
Oh, well,
Led
we're
Zepp.
getting black corn now. So.
Yeah,
I did not have relations
corn.
with that corn.
You didn't notice
Yeah,
they had a
Led's-
food spoilage?
Did not have relations with that corn, man.
Well, Led Zepp does like it a little soft,
Did not exhale.
Hey, now.
squishy.
You did not exhale. You got that.
Move it,
right.
Jack.
Moving right along
Let's get back on the rails.
from Led Zepp's corn. That
It's a
thing's
whole
been
new meaning to
defiled.
Cornhole.
Okay, so they cleaned up stairs collision in the two-story blue tile roof row house. They fixed some width disparities in the large roadway pavers. They updated elementals to use the new resistance system. This fixes an issue with sand elemental resistances. AI navigation in Nightshade Pass was updated. They changed the biome owner and interconnections for the Isle of Z player town. Isle of Z.
Hi, Lucy.
Isle of Z.
Hi, Lucy.
I know.
All right, move it on.
Devotional does not contain a tooltip to describe what they increase the frequency of siege attacks. They fixed boulders with missing collision and South Broken Road. They toned down the smoke visual effects and make smoke more consistent on some torches and braziers.
Oh, darn it, because I really liked that.
You like them
Nice.
puffing black clouds of death?
It looked really
Yes.
awesome.
Okay. They updated the visuals for the medieval carved table and the fancy writing desk. They removed the schedule from Master Subterfuge Trainer Burko Babbage and Ardoris. What'd I miss? What'd I miss while I'm reading?
Black corn.
Not really high on the list, but okay.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, come on. I don't want my food to spoil now.
I'll explain later.
Um,
Because this is just getting funnier by the second.
Wait,
Okay,
what did I miss?
I
Killing me, man.
Somehow the black corn became something of an interesting topic because I think Richard really digs the idea, so he's actually putting a Jira in for black corn. That's what I'm finding funny.
It's not really high on the list, right?
So something that we were just having
So-
a good joke with off the cuff becomes, yeah.
So, will it also say gently used by Led Zepp as well for the black corn? I mean,
And can you hold it offhand for a buff?
Pick it up.
And
Try.
yeah, Ardoris. We're getting corrected
Ardoris.
on pronunciation of Ardoris. Yes, I know.
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Hey,
British blast.
Just don't say the word Soul Town.
That's right. Don't
Sultan.
call it Soul Town.
It's the now he's trying to correct Jira to fix the black corn.
Oh,
What kind of jargon is this?
The Jira to wash off the black corn, make it yellow again. After Led Zepp's
Cast a resurrection spell on it.
All right, maybe the kobolds will come out with a corn washing device.
it will not.
Chimneys.
That reminds me of.
It'll be in the add-on store. Kobold corn washing device.
Yes.
Gently used corn for the telethon summer pledge reward item.
Yo.
now
Yeah,
back
Soul
to that
Town.
glass.
Sounds like an
outhouse.
Outlander.
That would be
Yes.
Emperor Corrin's outhouse, one you can see through.
Hey, I will say that the Emperor's New Clothes was an awesome stretch or add-on store purchase that I made last year. I love those things, and very, very fashionable.
Now, what I would like to really see, and I don't know if this is on the list,
Sultan is no fun to say.
I would like to be able to take the invisible cloak and wrap my regular cloak with the invisible cloak so that it doesn't show and still works. That would be a nice touch, but I don't know if that's in.
Hey, there is some movement on the official forums for people saying, "Hey, I want my Emperor's New Clothes to actually be skinnable for the other things, so you can run around
a pattern." Absolutely.
Yes, to become a pattern. I think they should be, just because it makes everything a little bit more interesting and makes the rares that are the Emperor's New Clothes even more entertaining. Instead of just being naked like Led Zepp, I'm actually wearing Emperor's New
Marguerite's
Clothes.
digging it. Naked patterns. This way you can run around.
Naked. That's right.
With
And I want
clothes
the
on,
patterns.
without clothes
I know,
on.
and
want
Lord British and Star are against that
Yeah, not gonna happen.
movement.
No patterns
And
for
I want
Emperor's
the-
clothes. You wanna
Come
run
on,
around
How about
naked?
for Grim Reaper masks?
Come on,
Yeah.
I want the patterns to be sold in the add-on store.
But moving.
I've
right along.
got a few sets for sale.
I've got a
Okay, they
couple
assigned a
crowns up
Tai
there
Chi.
for sale.
They assigned a Tai Chi schedule to Jeffrey Post in Ardoris. They moved Flesh Flayer Spawner in Diceborg Ruins away from a tree limb. All fire within the keep in the Battle of Solace Bridge now does damage. They deleted duplicated spawners for NPCs in Brittany sewers that were popping up behind walls. Internal logging messages were updated. The Vile crossbow will now register as a ranged weapon instead of a blunt weapon.
Just bash him over the head with your crossbow.
That's right. Well, it's a crossbow without bolts in game, so yeah, you have to use it as a blunt.
Could you see YOLO just out there bashing somebody with a crossbow? It'd be sacrilege, I tell you.
I don't know. So Laz, you'll get a kick out of this on my screen. Instead of actually seeing Lord British on screen, I just have his name floating over your head.
Oh, well, that's
On camera.
interesting. I actually swung my camera around to see everybody out there on the roadside who sits roadside. And of course,
I positioned him
British
behind your seat.
joining everybody out there, just sitting there looking in.
I don't think you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
Are you sure about that?
You position his name over my head, yes.
Your real head.
Oh,
Moving on. Moving.
I got you.
Does the screenshot help you?
No, because I'm not looking at that screen right now. But anyway,
You're looking at this
that's right.
screenshot now. Yes.
Oh, there you go. That's cute.
Why does Jack look so massive?
Because he's
'Cause I'm
sitting
huge,
right in
man.
front of his camera. He has like he's like in a room as big as a bathroom. Not even. You know, he's using
Hey,
bookshelves
He has
for
a huge
computer stand. Yeah. And yeah,
Moo.
he's lucky he's got the green screen hanging behind him, or is that just draped over another bookshelf?
you'll
Trade
find out
secrets.
eventually.
Eventually.
Trade secrets.
That's right. But moving
let's
right
move it
along, I
along.
hear that
Move it along.
cow prodding us. Let's go ahead
The
and
moo
get
cow
the,
says, go talk about that Friday update thing.
the Friday update of the Avatar.
It's only taking us 30 minutes to get to
Friday's
the update of the Avatar number 221. It's 221 straight weeks of development somewhere in Austin. And don't forget, last week, Release 40 did go live. People are discovering, hey, I want to put all of the devotionals in town. And then they're like, why am I under constant siege?
Yes,
Silly,
now,
silly person.
is that's been funny because I've been hearing that all weekend from people. And some people have POT towns where the owner is not really attentive, and they placed all this, and they're just under siege 24 hours. Now, I know some POT owners have intentionally done this because their folks like fighting the siege over and over and over.
Well, that, and it also becomes, hey, I want to go farm the Kabbalist stuff.
Well, that, you know, they want
Easy mode.
They want all the goodies that can be gotten out of those sieges.
Exactly.
That's right. So if you haven't experienced any of those sieges yet, you should get out and check those out. Lots of great stuff going on out there. And again,
And don't forget,
warning.
one of those patch notes last week or Friday actually beefed up the Obsidians, the Kabbalists.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, they're breaking your armor now.
I have
You
not
gotta
been
stop by
out
my
yet.
shop.
And they will eat your face.
Yeah, there was
Oh,
a bug earlier after R40 that had all of the Kabbalists spawning at each siege. So there was like 11 of them running at you after they empowered them. Deadly.
Yes.
Oh, just
Awesome.
think of the debuffs.
Yeah, they one-shotted me like instantly.
Yes,
That is sweet.
absolutely. Some of these folks out there, Lord British, are intentionally doing that because they want the sieges on their towns 24 hours a day. Again, one of those things that you never know what players are going to do with it until you give them the mechanics. You
I
would
got a
think
question.
that they would want to get easy entrance and exits to their towns, but some people just, that's not the
It's
way
like, hey,
they roll.
if you want to get in quickly, you just teleport to an individual. And you know what? Where you can buy those teleport scrolls from?
That's right. Laz and Jack.
Jack's vendor
That's
over
easy.
here on the corner of a lot of
Locations standing on the corner throughout the world.
That's right. Standing on the corner somewhere.
Standing on the lot.
In a corner near
Standing
you
on
in
the lot.
Novia. That's
Yes.
right. But,
Don't forget that the last week also the Q2 schedule came out. We'll be talking about that in detail probably starting tomorrow. Going through talking about the new user experience. You know what? I just thought about it this way. There's an easy way for everybody to go test the new user experience without killing their character. And they can do this at any time over and over again.
single player.
Single player offline mode. Of course, I also read that on the forums, and I can't remember who to attribute that to. Yes. So there is ways where you can go test that if you don't want to delete your character. Make sure that single player offline mode, and then you can go through and test out some of that game mechanics for the new user experience. The outskirt scenes are going to be coming in release 41. Story complete. Their goal is to complete the story by release 44 in July, So story efforts in Q2 will be focused on bringing the paths of truth and courage to a playable and polished state. They're also going to unveil the game's finale. Since the story will be complete in R44, they plan to allow players to make a one-time only reset of the story status for their character so they can start fresh with their current character. Now, that is not deleting your character. It is wiping out the quests.
Yeah,
Now-
someone asked me last night if
Story
that's gonna wipe out the
status.
That was
experience.
Woodrow. Woodrow
Yeah.
was curious about that. If we're able to reset those quests, do we get to keep all the
It-
experience, and does all the
Yes, you
experience
do.
get reset?
Yes.
And of course, we couldn't
It is-
answer that question. So
They said yes,
That-
you would.
That is yes. It is just your quest statuses. And so that will
does
they'll
not
remove-
reset your virtues.
that I can't tell.
Yeah, okay.
Lord British might be able to answer that one in 30 seconds.
Doubt it. Doubt it.
Is burning questions on people's minds out there.
Hey. All the decos that have been stealing stuff rampantly throughout the world. I won't name any names that whenever they put on their Virtue cloak, and it is the darkest red you have ever seen anywhere.
I don't know what you're talking about. My virtue is perfectly intact, sir.
Decoration
That's why I took my
thief.
cloak off.
Deco thieves, right?
Yeah.
Jeez, who needs them?
So
Found a nice secluded spot to steal bottles.
I need that alcohol, man.
Dings in your
yes. And if you look in game right now, Lord British is saying that it will allow you to keep the XP, so all of your XP will be there. And then the question about it will not let you reset your virtue.
Yeah, so it is not a
So you're
virtue
still-
reset.
I
so-
told you.
Okay,
I
okay,
told
so
you.
just the question. Naughty.
I'm good with
Somebody
this. I
needs
have
a
a girl
spanking.
for that.
Somebody needs a spanking because she's got some bad virtue.
No, my virtue is perfully intact. I've got a girl
Stolen
for that.
merchandise is coming.
She's got a virtue, Patsy.
Yeah, check Eclipse made virtue.
you hear this, Jack? You know, these girls are worse than we are. I'm telling you. You hear all this stuff they're giving up in the background here.
I know. It's like, wow.
I don't know anything about stealing stuff or any of that thing. Yeah.
Listen, I don't ask where it comes from. I just use it.
You know where
They're going to institute
I don't
receiving
ask.
I don't even
stolen
ask. I don't
goods.
even ask questions. I
Not
just.
stolen goods on you.
It was a cheap
Yeah,
deal
so-
on that traveling merchant passing down the road last week. and
Listen,
that's all
yeah.
I know.
If the stuff that I received fell off the back of a wagon, that's not my problem.
Yeah, right.
It's not my fault that the way that it fell off the wagon was by being pushed off by your other character. You're fine with that. It's all good.
Hey, there's a guard tower in Adoris you need to visit.
Yes, and if you notice, the Lord British did say that in July he hopes that they will release story episode number 1 and allow for the story wipe. So, and the next land wipe will be ongoing for Tramuka.
That's right.
So, so what he's saying, not saying there is that July release 44 will be launch.
We're
That's
hoping.
what it's
Keep your
implicating.
fingers crossed, folks.
I don't know.
You've heard it here
Not
first.
the L
news.
Not the L
This
word?
is what they
Okay.
hope to get accomplished.
Story,
And
story.
Yes.
We will see. Okay, so going back to the things.
DLMB. See trademark.
What?
DLMB trademark.
By whom? Not by you.
Darkstar.
Okay. Don't lawyer me, bro.
That's right.
Yes. So I'm going to save the release 41, release 42, release 43 notes for tomorrow.
Yeah,
so that
we'll
way
cover
we can
that
actually
tomorrow.
spend
We
a
got
little
a
bit
bunch
more
more
time.
stuff to cover here.
Oh, did you see what Lord British
Yeah.
just said, Justin? Are
What's
you
that?
here? Look what Lord British just said about receiving stolen merchandise.
He's pondering how to
How to punish people use mules. Yeah.
punish people who use mules to gather stolen goods. And Marguerite wants lots of spankings.
See.
So
Correction.
who's your mule, Justin?
Launch is a
Okay.
loaded word.
Loaded
now
word,
tell.
yes.
Story
Yes.
released for sure. All
Yes.
right. Moving
So story
on.
release, yes. But free trial coming up this week. It's going to be another 5-day
Starting
extravaganza.
Thursday. That's right. An
Thursday
extended
through-
weekend of play for free.
Yes. So Thursday through Monday or Sunday. Thought
Thought it was Monday. We just checked. that
They've got
last
two different dates on here.
It's Monday.
April 6th to the 10th, and then the copy and paste was from March. It's like, why do they have 3rd through 9 on there?
Yeah, no, 6th
that's
through
March.
10th.
Yeah, that's a copy and paste fail. So 6th through the 10th, so Thursday through Monday, so 5 days for new players to come in and experience the game and the new user experience and some of the other things that they're trying to do to make things a little bit better for people, and taking that feedback and redesigning and re-implementing new user experience. Yay.
We're going to be looking forward to those new outskirts scenes as well, and how those are
Yes.
implemented. I know I've been hearing a lot of buzz from the folks out there anticipating seeing those larger and more explorable scenes for the new folks, and we'll keep our eyes on that and keep you updated as we get information on that as well.
See, what we need to do is to we need to introduce all of these new players to the sieges and tell them how to kill the Kabbalists and not to take the path to the left.
Not take the path to the left.
Don't take the path to the left.
We got to put them to work.
I mean, the left-hand path is the easy path.
Bring
and
us
we can't
all
do
your
that. We
wood
have to,
scrap that you
Yes.
collect from there. That's what we got to tell them.
yes, and we'll tell that we'll lie and say that each tree's worth of wood scrap that you bring in, or wood scrap that weighs as much as a tree, will pay them 10 gold, and it's really easy to get.
You guys are scamming noobs already.
I don't know what you're talking about. No, that wouldn't happen. I
Scam
hope
is
that
such a harsh word. It's called.
I hope that
teaching
someone
people a
actually
lesson.
does take a
Helping
newbie
them.
through and does introduce them to the Kabbalists, but in a large group to where the newbie doesn't just get spanked over and over again, because I think that does a disservice to seeing some of the higher tier content in the game. But if everybody goes to see a dragon and they get wiped, or they take them to Blood Bay, hopefully they don't get ganked, and they introduce them to the Clockwork Dragon, that would be a little bit more entertaining.
Are you actually talking about hospital or field trips?
Yes,
Is that
yes,
what we're calling them
hospital field
these
trips.
days?
Hospital field trips. Not only that, but groups of hospitalers, because they know that everybody's going to die.
Now hold your buddy's hand.
Yes, everybody hold hands, and don't forget the buddy system.
And remember to skip
Where's your
down
buddy?
that path gently as you're going.
Yes.
And watch out for the cute little white wabbit.
Watch out for
Oh.
Led's ice cream truck.
Leave my
Yes.
corn out of this.
Ooh,
Okay, so moving right along, we also have Seawolf updating Verdanus Mines. That's going to be going in live, release 41 or 42. Some pictures there we looked at last week. Shroud was in the news on MMORPG and IGN Unfiltered. We actually didn't read either one of these articles.
He's gonna ruin my favorite silver
really?
mine.
Oh wait, we did talk about the
Red Thomas article we
MMO
covered on-
RPG. Yeah, we
covered
covered that one,
Wednesday.
but we did not cover the IGN Unfiltered interview.
No, we did not. So maybe
No,
tomorrow.
we did not. Yeah.
So much
don't
stuff
forget
to cover
that
out
interview
here.
in 3 parts, including Richard's infamous "What It's Like to Poop in Space."
Yes.
But if you want the how to rub one out in space, that is in his Explore Create book, which
what?
you must go purchase as soon as possible.
Are you serious?
You get to go read it.
I'm gonna go read it.
You need to go read the book. That's right. You can find it on Amazon.com,
That's right.
Barnes
Explore,
and Noble.
Create in stores
Explore,
now
Create by Richard Garriott.
That's
Yes.
And that
May or may
act is
not
both
be
exploring and creating at the
rubbing
same
one
time.
out in space.
I want to know about having sex in space. That's what I really want to know about. I want to know how interesting that can be.
It involves bungee cords.
Bungee cords. So interesting.
They have swings for that.
Yeah, okay. Moving right along. Novia renamed
and Richard is finally asking or answering the talking about the rubbing one out in space.
Yeah, serious.
And read the book. Read the book.
That's right.
Read the book.
I guess I haven't gotten to that part of the book yet.
That's right. If you don't have your copy of Explore Create, go get yours now, boys and girls.
I'm ordering mine as we speak.
Yes.
Yes, sex in space.
Yes. Then we do remember the April Fool's prank was Tramuka. And if you want to watch that announcement during the live stream from Friday, you can watch the Barracks Community of the Avatar live stream. Don't forget,
Waste of a
raffle
good live
winners
stream.
were announced. What?
I said it was a waste of a good live stream. You had Release
Why?
40 sitting there. They should have covered all that stuff and then exited with the joke. That's just my opinion. Sorry.
Hey, yeah. Yep.
Bad execution. That's all. I mean, never mind.
I was busy doing other things,
It's
so I
hard,
didn't
it's hard
watch
to get
it, so,
worse
yeah.
execution than we do, and I don't know.
They kept a straight face, though, man. You got to give them props for that.
That's the hard part. I mean, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
And
about.
of course, we had the R39 lot deed raffle winners.
I didn't win, so we're gonna skip that.
Didn't even buy a ticket.
Jack never wins.
That's
I will
right.
not pay to be taxed.
Pretty low odds, I think. Huh?
Yeah, and Lord British did say that a married couple has flown together in space. You know, they must have done it, or they are idiots.
I'm sorry. I believe that that was probably part of their experiments to find.
Yeah, absolutely.
to find
I mean,
out
All in the
things.
name of science.
For
just
all in the
like-
name of science and bad 80s porno.
Just like you used your eye problems to give them feedback on what LASIK does to an astronaut in space. I'm sure they signed somewhere on a dotted line that says we'll give you the data, because you guys were all
We'll copulate.
they're all hooked up to heart monitors and all that throughout the whole trip, aren't they?
Yeah, so NASA
Saturday
knew what
is
they were
said
doing
coming
before they
back
did.
to this topic again. Get your minds out of the gutter.
Yeah, get out.
No, come on.
What?
Get our minds out of the gut.
This is important information that everybody wants to know.
Everybody.
You stay
wants
out
to
of this,
know.
Gladys.
And of
Inquiring
course,
minds want to know.
if you want to know
See,
more, go
Thank
read
you,
the
Margarita. See, Marguerite wants everybody to go read Explore Create by Richard Garriott. You can pick it up Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com. Whether or not it's in your local Walmart, I don't know.
Get your copies now.
Get your copies now, and if you ever see Lord British in person, put it in front of him. Ask him to sign his favorite, write his favorite sentence from the book in there, and see whether or not it's about rubbing one out in space, and also to autograph it.
book. Yes. We know there's always a Sharpie
Done.
handy.
Yeah, there's always a Sharpie handy. Always.
Only
are you bubbling
during
at us,
launch,
Sid?
docking, landing, and spacewalks. I didn't know that. So not when you're pooping in space. Yes, moving right along. We got maybe a minute
The
or two
weekend-
to cover
the weekend flash fit sale was pattern packs. So then after that, Tech Talk Tuesday, there was a link to Tech Talk 1 and 2. I don't know when the next one will be. We'll find out eventually.
Yes.
The live stream of the look at Cast Ruins, and then upcoming events. Don't forget, we have the free trial coming up.
Yay. Thursday, that's right. And we will be
Yes.
That's right.
keeping you
Introduce-
updated on that.
Introduce everybody you know to this game this Thursday.
That's right. If you got friends and family waiting to check it out, you know people who want to come and see what all the good stuff's about, tell them they can come on in and check out Shrouded Avatar starting Thursday for the extended weekend, Thursday through Monday. And, of course, for those of you guys and gals who got guilds out there, for those of you who are hospitalers and help out new folks like Jack and I do, and many other good folks hanging out on the lot up here, be ready for the influx. Last time we did this, we had a whole crew of people come in, and just being able to be there and greet them and say hello as they come into the world.
Hospitaling stalker group?
Those stalkers, and that cult of stalkers that, can I get some help? And 300 people are chasing them down the street, screaming, going, here, I'll show you how to do this.
It's an excellent Monty Python skit.
And inform your GameStop employees, because they're totally clueless.
Well, your GameStop
I hospitalated
employees...
someone right off a cliff one day. Just saying.
Oh, that's rough. Now, that's an interesting question right there. I mean, GameStop is a storefront. It's a box store. And, of course, like, most box stores, I mean, they specialize in games. But I don't think you'll see this game in a GameStop. I'm curious to see if any of the gaming stores like that would even be... I'm hoping they will be putting promotion out for online games inside the stores, but I would guess or venture to guess that most of those box stores are selling cartridges, discs, and all that good stuff.
They're mostly... They've gone away from
games,
PC
right?
gaming and just console games.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you walk into one and you say you're a PC gamer, you've got something.
They
very,
look at you
very
and
slim
laugh funny,
pickings.
like,
It's like,
It's
don't
a
you
dying
know?
business model.
Yes. Well, it's a dying business model for them because of the advent of Steam and Origin and and like GOG for as far as
Even the
game
consoles are
distribution
going on
systems.
digital download systems.
Yeah, really. For the most part, you're seeing a lot of that happen with some of the new consoles where you can just download direct. But anyway, if you're still shopping at GameStop, Spiff, you may want to do a little bit more searching on Google for better ways to get access to games.
Going out of business.
Still a lot of people who go there, and I do tell them about this game.
There's one of the worst things about the digital age of gaming is that people don't go to the local stores anymore. I mean, that's where, we found out about Dungeons and Dragons, where we found the books, where we found the action figures, where you met people who made their own maps. We're missing out on a lot of that these days because it's just, people don't get out much, and they should. So I'm going to use that as a little lead to promote the Austin player gatherings and local player gatherings for your Shrouded Avatar community members. I know that there are several happening out there where groups get together on a regular basis, and whether they're gaming together or whether they're just hanging out over some cocktails or getting together to play some board games. It's something you should get out and do if you got folks around you. If you don't have a group around you, start your own group. You can contact Winfield. It's one of those things that has been started and is slow catching on, probably because it doesn't get the promotion it needs. But local gaming groups and Shrouded Avatar fan clubs, as it may be, are starting to happen throughout the states. There are groups getting together and If you got a group like that, of course, we'd love to hear about it and hear about your events. So speaking of events, we've got a host of events for you.
Well, Richard,
I know what you're talking about.
Today's community calendar. On
I have no idea where that calendar's at.
NBNN.info. Shroud of the Avatar community calendar.
You can cut out the middleman with that too, and just post at Papa John's.
Don't forget, community calendar is also available on the NBNN app that is available in the Google Play Store, the iPhone iTunes Store, as well as the Amazon Kindle Store. So all of your digital devices have something to where you can access the NBNN community Shroud of the Avatar community calendar. Don't forget, it is an aggregate, or which Laz is confused by that word because it's way too many syllables for him to process.
It's a collection of community calendars, for crying out loud. Aggregate. Aggregate my ass.
Consortium. It's a consortium.
Alligator.
Not an aggregate. It's a consortium.
Okay, so if you want your calendar added to the community calendar, you do need to email news@nbnn.info that for your calendar needs, and for all the dirty pictures, those go to nudes@nbnn.info for
NBNN.info.
yes.
They also
And
go
Ledzette
right to this
is going to filter through those eventually. Don't forget, all times on the community calendar are Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as New Britannia time.
New Britannia time.
Yes. Today at 6 p.m. on Avatars Radio, Grumpy Old Gamers taking the alternative route.
Alternative route?
Yeah. It also starts on WRFB.
WRFB.
Is that replay of those two idiots that don't know what they're doing as they interpret the news, so you don't have to.
That's right.
On lunch
Idiots.
with Laz and Jack.
us.
At 7 p.m., you can go hang out in Verat Chaos for the Weekend Open role-playing event. Yay! If you don't know where Verat Chaos is, you need to open Soda Map in order to find it. And don't forget, follow Laz's instructions about going to your game bindings and changing the Soda Map to the letter M. So you just have to hit M for map to bring up sodamap.com.
That's right.
At 7 p.m., you need to go tune in your ether amplifiers to WRFB for the 70s at 7. At 8 p.m. on Avatars Radio, Monday nights with DJ Killy. At 9 p.m., don't forget the Order of Vengeance Guild meeting, where everybody's welcome. At 10 p.m., WRFB.
WRFB. Radio.
There is the record room. And that's our community calendar for this Monday, April 3rd.
Monday.
Shroud of the Avatar.
Looks like Scrota's about to get smoked by Lord British out there.
Yeah, it looks that way. And we got a problem with these chairs again. That the
What are
camera
they
cuts
Are they touching
through
each
again.
other?
They're about to duel. Looks like Scrota's about to get his pee-pee whacked.
Oh. Yeah, 149 GMs versus 0. I wonder who's going to...
He's going to use his crystal sword.
Who's
What a waste.
going to be taking the shaft?
Do it, Scrota.
I mean, that only does 800 points of damage, so I don't know if that's a... Yeah, then it's broken.
149 GMs. That's right.
Yeah.
Quick, send him party requests.
He's got cooking, GM and cooking. All right.
Yeah, come on, Scrota.
Be a man, Scrota.
Quick, invite Lord British to a party and then go and run over.
Realize that's a waste of a good sword, right?
Yeah, crazy.
Moving right along as we watch in on this about to be fight. Want to remind everybody out there that we here at NBNN are proud sponsors of SodaCon Austin 2017. And for those of you folks who didn't get in on those early birds, it's too late. The early birds are no longer on sale. The price has gone up just a titch. And, of course, if you wanted those VIP tickets with the personal tour Portalarium by Lord British himself, you're out of luck. Those are sold out as well. If you want your tickets to SodaCon, folks, go ahead and get signed up. The prices are going up as time goes by. And, again, if you want those non-attendee cloaks, you can also go out to SodaConAustin.org and get all the latest information on SodaCon. And if you don't find the information that you need down there, you can go ahead and give me a holler, and I'll get you all the information that you need and point it in the right direction. And of course,
remember, he's standing on the lot here all the time.
That's right. We're here all the time. And of course, I want to thank the good folks over at WRFB Radio Free Britannia. That's me. For putting up with us for all this stuff. And don't forget WRFB Radio Free Britannia, where you'll find the Deco Divas Wednesday and Thursday night. Wake Up New Britannia every Saturday morning. And the newest show on the airwaves, the Swap Shop, every Saturday night from 8 to midnight with Zeke the Freak. Great stuff going on out there on the airwaves, so tune in to WRFB Radio Free Britannia for your entertainment and listening pleasure throughout the day. Of course, Grimy Traders Auction House. If you want to start your own auction, go to grimytraders.com and start your auction. Cash auctions, gold auctions, whatever kind of auction you want to start. Go out to grimytraders.com and you can set your own up. Our good friends and sponsors over at the Auchenshire Markham Farms. Auchenshire Markham Farms, located in Dawn's Keep, just south of central Brittany, for your cotton, reagents, vegetables, ale, and more. Also located in the Shroud Marketplace for those of you who just can't wait. SodaMap.com, Jacob White making his debut appearance inside the game. Now, for those of you guys who did not follow along on the instructions I gave earlier and the other day, if you guys like your compass up there on the map and you want to have the map bound to a key since it's not bound to a key yet, open up your compass by hitting M. Go up to your settings, hit the little glass window selector, go down, open up Soda Map, and then change your binding to M for Soda Map. Your compass will always stay stuck up there so you never lose it, and your map will now be bound to the M key. Congratulations once again to Jacob White for his awesome work here in Shroud of the Avatar. Gotta love the fact that he's been included into the game with this map now. Big props to him. Relics by Rild. For all your licensed Shroud of the Avatar swag, go to relicsbyrild.com. Use the promo code NBNN when you check out, and you can get 10% off your purchases of great things like shirts, hats, patches, glassware, and much, much more, including the NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker, which I just can't seem to pick up, so I'll pass on that today. And last but not least, our good friends over at the ShroudMarketplace.com. Shroud Marketplace, actually, that is not last. That should be last. BMC Guild wants you to come down the Market Road and check out all the vendors. They've got all sorts of great stuff for your crafting needs, and located next to the Exeter Mines in the Quell region for your mining as well. And last but not least, our friends over at the Marketplace, ShroudMarketplace.com, for all your virtual vendable needs. Check.
Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. And that means anything from prosperity tools all the way to a metropolis, cheese sign writing,
cheesy
to
writing,
teleports, recalls. You know what? I need cotton. I need bananas. Anything can be bought or sold on Shroud Marketplace. Every single store is a different in-game player, and if you are interested in registering as a vendor, don't forget that you can just register for an account and then click on vendor registration.
We got to get Wolf to
And
come over
you can
here and
say
get some cheesy
anything.
writing done. We really got to
I know.
do that. You know that.
Well, we just need to go buy the service for $5 on shroudmarketplace.com.
I guess we should do
tell
that.
Him,
that's how we get them. We got to go make the purchase.
That's how we get them. And it's like, yeah, you got $5 I can borrow?
I do.
I'll go do it.
Who's doing the bread writing?
I don't know if anybody's doing bread writing. But meanwhile,
I don't know.
Let's wrap it up on the
meanwhile,
marketplace.
we do have to. So if you're interested in selling your wares, you can always register for an account. It is free to list anything you want, and then from there, don't forget the most important people around here. And that's you guys. Thank you for watching.
Love you guys.
Out on Twitch, out on YouTube, or listening on Radio Free Britannia.
That's
We
right.
couldn't do the show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you. Otherwise, we'd just be two idiots hanging out here doing absolutely nothing, standing on the
Sitting
lot
on
all
a
day
lot,
long.
doing nothing. That's right. We got to thank all you guys for joining us here in the studio. Got to thank everybody who joins us every day out here in game, including the developers who come by and humor us as well as cause some chaos
Answer
and
some
give
questions.
us all sorts of great answers. And of course, thank Richard Garriott, aka Lord British, for popping by. As we've said, he stops in from time to time. He listens to the show regularly, and of course, as you should listen to NBNN on WRFB as well. But meanwhile, we got to roll out of here for today. We will be back with more news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, and the latest goings on from right here inside Shrouded Avatar tomorrow. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Put Laz on your friends list.
Yay!
Laz is a free teleport to Owl's Head.
Sometimes.
If he's not here, he's over in Snug Harbor.